Shout out to all my gods and goddesses checking out this video. I am C the Spiritual Goddess here for your channel message. Yes, gods and goddesses, before we get started in this reading, leave me some sunshines emojis in the comments below to radiate positivity, positive blessings to all. So today's video is just once again a collective channel message. I was doing a little bit of meditating here for the collective, and I have a few messages I'm so excited to share with you all. Before we get into this reading is a collective reading. It's meant to resonate with those who is meant to resonate. Don't try to make it resonate for you if it doesn't. Also, if you would like a more personal reading, definitely check out my website. The link is in the comment section. A big shout out to all my gods and goddesses, my babies who has been sending in donations. I definitely do appreciate that, and I want to show you love, okay? All right, so I want to just jump into this message because I'm not going to play with whoever's listening to this, and no, do not get scared, okay? The message I have for the collective that's watching this is very simple. Now is the time for you to do what needs to be done. And I'm saying that I'm saying this is for a group of you. I have a group of my babies that I'm channeling here. I'm picking up that maybe you know the steps that you need to take. I'm getting a sense like you're at your wit's end. You're like, I can't keep living like this. I'm tired of living like this. It's very much something like I see some of you saying, I can't keep doing this anymore. I want more. I need more. I deserve more. What is it? You get what I'm saying? And Spirit is saying, you very much know exactly what it is. I'm getting a sense of the word is distractions. My babies who's checking this out, Spirit is telling you now is the time for you to release all that doesn't serve you, release negativity, old hanger-on energy. I don't know why I'm getting a small group of you. I see like you may be having friends or people you keep in your contacts or even relationships, maybe your exes. You have people, other energies that you entertain because you want to feel those spaces, that spaces of boredom, those spaces of loneliness where you're really supposed to have solitude. Or for some of you, I'm getting like, it may not even be a particular person. Some of you are filling your space up with, I'm getting like drugs and alcohol. Like I'm getting like, you might be really messing with, the libations a little bit too much. Some of you are doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing. That's not helping your mental health. And I definitely feel like you're at the point where there needs to be a change in your life and you're ready to make that. And I want to tell you, when you're at this point, because trust me, I've been at this point before, right? When you're at this point, this is the time where Spirit speaks directly to you. This is the time for solitude. I know some of my babies, you may not be liking me saying the word solitude, because you're looking at it as loneliness. But Spirit is saying, ask yourself, why is it so hard to be alone? I'd rather be alone than be dealing with people that's not for me. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm getting a sense of, some of you need to stop. Like, stop being loyal. Stop being loyal to motherfuckers that ain't showing you an ounce of respect. Because I'm definitely getting a sense of, like, you're giving energy. You're relying on the fact that I'm a good person. But Spirit is saying, where the fuck has that gotten you? You're being a good person to the wrong people. And that's just real. I am definitely getting the energy for my babies that's checking this out. It's time for you to make a cut in your life. It's time for you, if people ain't giving you the same energy, if they not coming hard for you the way they should, the way you be going hard for them, skip it. It's done. It's a dub. That's definitely the energy I'm getting. Start pouring into yourself. I keep seeing like someone like walking through water. They're trying to give their pails, like they're holding pails. Like I see someone like they have some, I don't know what the tool is, but it's like one of those tools where it's like a stick and then there's one pail on the other side, it's another pail on the other side. And I see like you guys carrying that on your back, walking through water, trying to, fill to someone else. And then when you get to the end, they just pour the water out. Like, you get what I'm saying? And it's like, why? Why do you continue to do this? It's time for you to make a change. And I definitely am getting that Spirit is saying, because one of the cards we have is, it's time to release negativity. That can even be negative talking on yourself, because I'm getting a lot of you allow whatever this is, whether this person, whether these memories, whatever this is, to infiltrate your spirit and put this negative doubts and negative thinking in your head, whereas you know who you are, is what Spirit is saying. You know who you really are. Now is not the time for you to allow anyone to change that spirit. I don't know, I'm getting a sense of, I'm seeing some of my babies, like, I just feel your heart. And it's so interesting, because right before this, I was listening to heart chakra tones. I'm getting a sense some of you may need to really work on that forgiveness. I'm getting like work on releasing that heart chakra. I definitely have been doing work on that. I could tell you during this Mercury retrograde and this new moon Gemini energy coming up, we gonna talk about it, guys. We gonna be working with this energy in my Patreon, so make sure you guys are in my Patreon if you haven't already, because when I tell you this Gemini energy, we're coming close to this Gemini energy, and I'm definitely feeling the duality and emotions. It's like that roller coaster, right? And I'm definitely getting a sense for my babies. This is definitely the energy, but Spirit is saying it's time for you to go with the flow. It's time for you to really ride the wave. It's time for you to really go where Spirit wants you to go. And I definitely feel like Spirit has been calling on you to make this change for a while. For some of you, it could even be getting your mental health together. Your mental health is a big thing for you. For a lot of you, some of you, it's your spiritual and emotional health too. It's like, you know what you're supposed to be doing. And for some of you, even if that means like going to a counseling session, like, that's what you need. And you're really carrying on these burdens, and Spirit is saying like, why you don't have to do this alone. It's time for you to release this. I definitely am getting that. Communication is definitely key. So you can't receive something you don't ask for. And what I mean by that is, for some of you, I am getting the sense like you're waiting for something or someone to come to rescue you. And Spirit is saying the only person you need to rescue you is yourself. It's time for you to really speak up, use that throat chakra, and look at the bigger picture. I definitely see things taking action for you. I pulled a couple cards. So the message I see for a lot of you, start playing in your childhood, like that inner youth, that feeding your inner child. Start playing in with things that remind you of your childhood. Going back to like watching cartoons, like for me, like Sailor Moon is like my childhood joy. Okay, so I'll be getting into the tea, but whatever it is to feed that inner child, start feeding that inner child, is what Spirit is saying. I am definitely getting a sense for a lot of you, Spirit wants you to not be so rigid and not be so stuck in your head and stuck in your ways that you forget the fact that you can learn from anything or anywhere or anyone. It's important to be open-minded during this time. If things aren't going this way, if things aren't working a certain way, maybe Spirit is saying, hey, I'm moving you to this direction. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to work with that energy. That's the energy you have to work with. And trust me, I have to understand that every day. So I understand how hard it can be. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep that in mind. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I'm definitely getting that. I'm definitely getting the vibes for you all. Let's go ahead. I don't want to just end this like this. I want to pull some sacred geometry cards. And for those of my babies that's spiritual advisors or anything like that, you know, or if you want to just like get into oracle or tarot cards, make sure you check out the videos I'm going to have posted on tarot card reviews, okay? So make sure you guys check that out. And the song for you was Kendrick Lamar and Kodak Black, Silent Hill. So some of you, when you see what he's saying, pushing these haters off me, I'm definitely getting that's the vibes for some of you. All right, so let's see. Prosperity, okay, perception, and tantric journey. So let's read these cards. What does it say for prosperity? The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. And then, hold on, we got a thing with the numbers I'm noticing. Ooh. Okay, so then we have perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take good, hard, and deep look at it. Okay. And then the final card is Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge of wisdom that we child. What's this word? Intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with one another. Okay. So that is your message. I hope this message made sense. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to make sure you guys sign up for my Patreon group. Make sure you sign up for the lounge. We are on a campaign for 5 subscribers. Yes, 5 subscribers to the Patreon. Once we complete that number of 5, we will be opening up our first book club. So yes, gods and goddesses, make sure you guys join there. I will also be posting additional messages in my Patreon to go along with this. So if you guys do want to support, go ahead and join my Patreon, or you can send donations to my Cash App or PayPal, or you can just hit the subscribe and like, okay? So until then, all my gods and goddesses, don't forget to always rock your crown. See you in the next video. Peace.